I've traveled out to Daniel Richan's R&K Ranch in Utah to meet up with a team of biologists.
You know, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, when you're driving around in a fully intact ecosystem, it's a real treat. We're here in Utah on a magnificent piece of property. It's springtime, there's flowers everywhere, there's birds. And to think that we're out here trying to catch a bear, that's pretty cool.
In the state of Utah, bears are a fairly common resident in many of the open ecosystems. They're even a common resident fairly close to human habitations.
American black bears are highly secretive. You're lucky if you see one when you're out in nature, but they are quite common. The only way to really understand the biology of those bears is to be able to monitor them somehow. And we monitor black bears by putting a radio collar on them.
You know, the modern day satellite collar is an incredible piece of research equipment. It's a piece of equipment that will tell us where an animal is, when it's there, how it's utilizing its habitat, what its home range is, and a host of other questions. The challenge is always, how do you get the collar on the animal?
So after years of experience, there are two ways that we catch bears. One, we can catch bears in a cage trap. That can take days or weeks, and we often don't get the bear we're targeting that way. The way to get the bear that we want to target is by using the aid of houndsmen. Houndsmen are a really effective tool at putting a Pacific bear into a tree that allows us to immobilize and collar that specific bear. We have a couple of people that we really trust, and they're excellent. They're easy to work with. We don't pay them anything. They want to know the biology of the bears as much as we want to know the biology of the bears. And because of that, they volunteer their time, their hounds, their vehicles, and they help us to get bears on the air.
Load up. Come on. Hey, let's go. So once we get going, we got the GPS here. Put the collars are linked to this. Dogs will have it on them all the time. We'll be able to tell exactly where they're at, and hopefully we'll go and find a bear. Buster, come here.
The first step of this whole operation is catching a bear to put the collar on. And, you know, everybody knows their hounds. They know exactly what it means, even down to how the hound's wagging its tail. So knowing your hounds, knowing what they're seeing, knowing what they're smelling is a really important part to managing the hounds well. And a well-managed pack of hounds, that's the start of this. If we can get a bear in a tree, we can get a collar on the bear, and then the science can start.
Get in here. Let's go. Come on. Get in. Flash. Come on. Get in. Get in. Get in. Flash. Come on. Come on. Buster. Come on. We'll leave one dog on top, and then we'll road the other ones in front. And if they smell something, then that way we're covered.
So if they smell something, they'll strike. They'll make a noise.
Dogs on the ground will immediately strike, or the one on top sometimes can smell it better up in the air.
Cool. Perfect.